Well, good morning everybody, and welcome to my new YouTube channel. About 5 or 6 months ago, I got really addicted to downhill mountain biking, and I've been having a blast ever since. And although I'm not a great mountain biker by any stretch of the imagination, I would say I'm mildly competent at best. Just been having so much fun exploring the areas that we have out here in Washington and documenting my progression on TikTok and Instagram, just uploading shorts. And I thought, what the heck, let's make a YouTube channel, do some long form videos as well. And we're starting things off out here at Port Gamble on a foggy January morning. Although it's foggy, it's super pretty. The sun should be coming out here any moment, and it should be a nice and clear day, perfect temperature for riding. But yeah, what better way to start off the YouTube channel with a video about one of the best mountain biking areas in the state, Port Gamble. Gonna be doing some of the jump trails, doing some of the flow trails, just exploring a bit of this area. I've been here once before and had an absolute blast. So hopefully today we can get some good runs in and kick off this YouTube channel with a solid session here at Port Gamble, Washington. All right, so the climb into Port Gamble is pretty decent. I did the Ewok climb trail, and yeah, I don't know, it took about 10 minutes or so, but once you kind of get up to the jump lines, everything is right in the same area, and it's pretty easy to session. But yeah, I did a little climb slash walk up to get to the main area, and then it's a little climb up this Forest Service road. And then all of the jump lines are kind of on one stretch of road up here. All right, so this is kind of the main little road up here at the jump lines. The pro line, the section of pro jumps is up there. And then back in here, you have a bunch of more mellow trails, which we will warm up on over here. Well, let's check out all the trails in this area today. We'll start with the easiest one, Shralp Wiggum, which is, I'm assuming, is just kind of a flowy Bermy trail. Shouldn't be anything too crazy on this one. Yeah, some fun turns in there. And then all of these trails in this section feed out to the same place. There's a little skid road climb trail to get back up top. There's a couple other green trails in the area that I'm gonna skip just because I want to save my legs for some of the bigger stuff. But there's a few different options for just nice and chill, flowy, Bermy trails around here. Next up, we got Over Easy, which is a blue jump line just with tables. I've done this one before. Speed's good on it, flows well, and there's nothing too crazy. Good little warm-up jump trail. Didn't get that one. Always takes a few for me on these cold mornings, feeling a little stiff. All right, next up is Mr. Sparkle, another blue line. There's more tables, and I don't think I've done this one. I don't think I did it last time I was out here, so this will be new to me, but looks like it should flow pretty well. Okay, not when my derailleur clicks like that. All right. pretty sick. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, these are bigger than, this is a, okay, I didn't get that one. Oh, I lost the flow. Whoa, this is a much, what the hell? All right, that is a much bigger line than what I anticipated. I'm gonna have to do that one again. I thought it was just gonna be a nice and chill, mellow one like that over easy one we just did, but they're all tables, but there's some big hits. That's pretty sweet. If you plan on coming out to Port Gamble, I would definitely recommend bringing a couple of snacks, plenty of water. You know, it's a bit of a climb to get out here, and if you're gonna do a long session out here, there's a lot of trails to explore, and you'll be doing a decent amount of cross country and climbing as well. So definitely good to bring some water, some snacks. But once you get out here, it is just beautiful. All right, second attempt down Mr. Sparkle. Gotta try to keep the speed. Oh, big one. Oh. Wow, that was wild. Okay, I'm not clearing that one, and I lose it here. My legs die. Those first couple of big hits up there are really fun, really boost ya. Overshot that one steep one, but like I said, guys, if you came here to this channel expecting some super good mountain bike rider that's, you know, greasing everything on the first run, you have come to the wrong place. Still very new to this sport, still learning, but hopefully as time goes on, get some nice progression in, get better, and show you guys a lot of the trails that we have out here in the Pacific Northwest along the way. All right, the next trail in this zone that we're trying is Overhard, a black jump line. This one does have some gaps, and the last time I was here, I did struggle with the speed a little bit. Kind of hard to keep it towards the end, but we'll see if we can get a good run in on Overhard and yeah, improve upon the last time I was out here doing this trail. My derailleur, dude. I don't get what's going on. All right. Freaking derailleur keeps switching gears on me, man. All the way in my lowest gear somehow. I gotta try redemption on this one, I guess. All right, let's see if we can make it through this one. Dude, I feel like I'm working so hard to clear all these. It's one thing I definitely feel like I can improve upon is just keeping the flow a little bit better and, you know, conserving energy going into turns and stuff, really maximizing the efficiency of each line. I have seen a couple comments about this trail not being the flowiest jump trail that there is out here. All right, we're giving Overhard one more attempt here. If I don't get it, I don't get it, but I would like to get a little bit farther down this time. God, just Case City, dude. It's not happening today, unfortunately.
How's it going?
Tired.
I know, right?
But,
bikes are looking pretty sweet.
I know.
That one's super fun.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
If you go to the right at the beginning here, it's got that drop.
That's right, okay. Sweet, thank you. All right, we're over here at the pro line section. I don't think this one is technically one of the pro lines. Next Day Air, Blue Trail, and yeah, these over here are a little bit more flowy from what I remember. Dang, kids are ripping. All right, this is Next Day Air, Blue Trail. At the beginning, there's a split, and there's a little drop here to the right. Wow, I'm tired. I did not flow as well as I should have on that, but that drop kind of took me by surprise. I forgot I hadn't done it before. It's a little bit bigger than I thought it was. And then the little gap to get up on the wood feature, I came into it a little bit slower than I probably should have, but oh well, that's fun. All right, we are venturing to the pro line now, which is called Top Gun, and this is a 3-trail zone, and they're all named after Top Gun call signs: Phoenix, Iceman, and Maverick. Phoenix is the single black, Iceman's the double black, and then Maverick is the orange pro line. So we'll start things off on Phoenix, which is really flowy. The speed's good on this trail. All 3 of these, speed's really good, especially compared to some of the other ones in this whole jump line area. But yeah, Phoenix, super fun. And then we will go on to Iceman, and I doubt I'll be hitting Maverick today. I have not hit it yet. The jumps are pretty big. All right, Phoenix in the Top Gun section. Oh yeah. Woo. And then this Top Gun section has its own climbing trails compared to the other jump lines, so it's a lot shorter climb to get back up to the Top Gun zone. But that one is super fun. The speed is just excellent. Don't have to work for it too much. And then here you can see the bottom of Iceman, and over here you got the Maverick line. These jumps are big. So yeah, here's the 2 Maverick jumps. This first one has a bit more of a gap than the second one down there. Second one's more of a step up, but the gap distance on this one is pretty good. So this Maverick line, the run into the 2 big jumps at the bottom, you got this decent size gap onto the whale tail here. It's a pretty gnarly feature in it of itself. Coming off the whale tail, you got a pretty, and there's going to be some GoPro effect going on here, and it won't look as big on camera as it actually is, but this gap, just coming off the whale tail to get the run in to hit the big jumps down there. I mean, this gap is like a 20-30 foot gap off of the whale tail probably, so it's not like you're just doing an easy run in into the 2 big jumps. Like, you got this whale tail feature that is reasonably gnarly, and I haven't quite worked up the kahunas yet to huck it, but I'm sure one day this year I will give it a go. But for now, let's hop over to Iceman, which is the double black jump line. Super fun. It's got 2 decent sized jumps at the bottom, but not quite as big as these here on Maverick. All right, Iceman, double black jump line. Oh yeah, got it clean the first time. Nice. All right, Iceman again. I love that one. Blind gap. Oh. A little slower that time, cased it. Port Gamble is definitely a good place to bring an e-bike if you have one. Easy to get tired here, especially when you're lapping all these jump trails a bunch, but still not the end of the world with the regular bike. The analog bike life. I'm thinking about trying this whale tail on Maverick, just seeing if I can get that piece conquered. I always like, you know, piecing together lines, trying one feature at a time. So might try that on Maverick right now. How's this Maverick line?
Pretty good.
Yeah? How's the speed on it?
Running a little slow.
Okay. I have yet to try it, but I'm like itching to try to piece it together.
Yeah.
How's the whale tail like coming off of it? Is it
Just go, as long as you go pretty high, you're good.
high? Okay. It's a good sized gap. Woo! All right. Well, we're piecing it together. I'm glad to get that whale tail out of the way. That felt good.
You need more speed on that one. Go real low. You should be going above that piece of grass right there. You want to be in between those 2 pieces of grass right there.
In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti.
I just wanted to get the whale tail out of the way today, to be honest.
Once you get to my age, you're like, you know, I'm good.
Oh, I feel ya.
I'm not tempting any more fate.
I feel ya. I know. It's like that fine line of like, oh, I want to progress, I want to keep progressing, but like, at what cost? Is it worth it, you know?
Like,
all right, back on Iceman. Feeling content with what I was able to get with Maverick today. Essentially, my goal each time I come out is just to do one level of progression each time. Doesn't have to be anything crazy, just, you know, hitting a jump a little bit cleaner than I hit it before, trying a new trail, just doing something new each time I come out. Kind of helps. It's that sweet spot of, you know, you're still evolving and progressing, but not doing anything too outside of your comfort zone. Because when I was younger, I would just do a bunch of reckless stuff all the time, and I broke a lot of bones doing that. So the older I get, there's no need to be doing that stuff anymore. And it's just fun to take things nice and chill, have a mellow session, and try something new each time. So Iceman again, this one's fun. Trying to get those tweaks down a little bit. I'm sure they look super lame on camera, but trying to not just do straight airs all the time. Move the handlebars around a little bit. That's kind of what I'm working on right now, but I'm sure it looks beyond lame. All right, I'm venturing over to the north end of this jump zone. There's another couple lines over here. One is called Hip-Opotamos, I believe, which is a double black jump gap line. And I am just curious to see, or just kind of curious to take a look at this one. A little gap here into a hip, and then continues on down. I'll give it a couple of tries, see if we can piece it together. Anyone curious about the bike setup? Canyon Torque 5 stock. And don't ask me to compare it to anything because it's the only bike I've ever owned. So, first bike. And I've been enjoying it. So, all right, let's see if we can hit these first couple on Hip-Opotamos, and then we'll see what the rest of the line looks like. All right, well, I fucked up the... Oh, these actually look pretty fun. But I messed up the first one, sent it a little wide. Such a pretty day right now. Sun is out, temps are good. Cased it. This is like one of the things that I'm struggling with a little bit. Hitting a hip like this, coming right into a corner, carrying the speed enough to clear another gap jump shortly after. I feel like I lose a lot of my momentum coming into those corners, so trying to figure that out, I guess. Like, already hitting this jump today, something that I haven't hit before. I've hit bigger jumps than this one before, but I still view this as progression because it's something new, something that I haven't tried before, new trail, piecing it together. So as long as I'm doing something like this every time I come out, I view it as a pretty successful and fulfilling session. Let's try this weekend at Bermies. God. Fun corners. Oh, oh. All right, this is an embarrassing run. My flow is terrible. All right, I am getting tired, but we are not done yet. I'm gonna go over to the downhill section of trails, which I was told is a bit more north. So we're gonna go take a look at these trails and then maybe try these jump lines a couple more times. And then I wanna go see if Cool Runnings is open on my way out. It was closed last time, but I was told that it is very fun, very flowy. So definitely want to do that on my way out if it's open. But yeah, let's venture a little bit north and check out some of these downhill trails. All right, I have found Steam Donkey, unmarked, but I'm guessing they do races down this one because of all this tape. So we will see what it's all about. No promises this is gonna be a smooth first ride, never done it before, so. Oh, okay, that must be the road gap. Oh, sick. Whoa! Not prepared for that. Gets dark in here. All right, that's pretty fun. Definitely some proper downhill. We'll do that one again and see if I can hit those jumps that I didn't know were there the first time. All right, sorry guys, I lied. I'm not doing that one again. That climb up got me pretty good. My legs are starting to cramp up a bit. I'm heading back over to the Top Gun zone. Gonna do Iceman 1 or 2 more times and then probably head out and try to hit Cool Runnings on the way back to the car. If Cool Runnings still isn't open, gonna do the one next to it, Ranger, which is really fun as well. So actually, you know what? We're gonna do this dual slalom trail. I think I've seen a couple videos of this before and it looks pretty fun. So let's give this one a go. All right, I don't know which side is better or if there is a better side, but we're gonna try the right one. That's about what I expected at this point in the day. I am tired. That's fun though. Flows really well. I missed a couple of those doubles and triples. I didn't time those quite right, but that was yeah, that flows really nicely. And I think on my second or third attempt on that one, I could hit everything pretty smooth. All right, that was my 2 more skip the last on Iceman. Okay, that is gonna do it for the jump section up here at Port Gamble. I am heading back down to the car now, but there's a few trails that you can take on the way back down to the parking lot, depending on where you parked at. And one of those trails is called Cool Runnings. Closed last time I was here. I'm hoping it's open this time because it looks super, super fun. And if it is open, hopefully I can get a nice clean run the first time I go down it, because I am so gassed right now. My legs are spent, and if I don't get a clean run down it and there's some stuff that I want to go back up and hit, I don't know if I'm gonna have the energy to make the climb back up and hit it. So hopefully we can just get a nice, clean, good run the first time. But yeah, let's go see if old Cool Runnings is back open. No, still closed. That's a bummer. The one next to it, Ranger, is really fun. A lot of nice berms, flowy, but I've been wanting to try this cool runnings trail. The videos I've seen, it just looks super fun. So one day when it's back open. Dude, this stupid sport's so addicting. I want to just ride all day, but my legs are literally gassed. I'm cramping up, so gotta call it. But did over 11 miles. Probably gonna hit 12 by the time I get back to the car. And we are finishing things off with Ranger Blue Trail. A lot of berms, a lot of fun corners, and just a really chill and fun trail to take on your way out of Port Gamble. Done this one before, so we'll see if we can get a cleaner run in this time. Whoa, I almost spun out there, holy. Oh, my legs are cramping bad. Oh my God, I am slipping and sliding. Sketchy. Oh my God. Oh, my legs locked up. Help me. Rock gap. Ah. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Sorry, a lot of weird noises going down this one. I'm hurting. Oh, my leg. Oh my gosh. Ah. Wow. Holy smokes. Well, Ranger properly cooked me. Oh, my legs started locking up about halfway down that run, but still a lot of fun. Port Gamble is just so epic. I mean, there's stuff for everybody. Proper workout, great exercise, and on a day like this where it's nice and sunny, the forest is just beautiful. One of the things that I've enjoyed so much about getting into mountain biking is it is the best excuse ever to get outside and get some exercise in. I mean, it doesn't feel like you're doing a cardio sesh, but you are doing one heck of a cardio sesh. So that's been one of the funnest things for me about getting into mountain biking, is it's just another excuse to get outside, enjoy the outdoors, which I've been doing a lot of here in Washington. So super fun day, and thanks for tuning in to my first video. I don't really work during the weekdays, so I go out mountain biking quite a bit, so I'll have a lot more videos coming up on the channel here in the next few months. And once we get into summer, it'll be gung-ho. So thank you for tuning in, and I will catch you on the next video. There's the stats for the day. A little over 2 hours of moving time. I think it was a little bit over 3 hours in total, the whole session. Over 12 miles and almost 2,000 feet of gain. So proper workout, proper session out here at Port Gamble. You can really make it as difficult as you want out here. So many trails to explore. There's a whole other section of the park that I didn't even go to. But you could just go up there and session the jump lines too and have a more mellow day. So really versatile trail system. There's something for everybody. Highly recommend coming out to Port Gamble if you ever get the chance. It is one of the more legit mountain bike parks we have in Washington State, from what I understand. So yeah, thanks again for tuning in, guys, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.